Hello and welcome to the DX Corner for your weekly dose of DX as part of Ham Radio's oldest ham radio magazine on the air, This Week in Amateur Radio. I'm Bill, AJ8B. If you're watching this on YouTube, the text of this will be included in the show notes. You won't have to remember calls, dates, URLs, or other details, just check the show notes. Well, let's start with an update from the 3Y Bouvet Island team. Ken, LA7GIA, reports that all three Yankee Zero Kilo antennas are being generously provided by K1LZ Krassy. The team has opted to use monobander antennas for 20, 15, and 10 meter bands. Specifically, they will have 3 elements on 20, 4 elements on 15, and 5 elements on 10. These antennas were manufactured in Bulgaria and custom made for Bouvet, featuring low weight yet high strength. The high-gain monobanders and Acom amplifiers are anticipated to deliver a robust signal for the 3Y 0 Kilo DXpedition worldwide. With plans for the 2 radio tents and 8 stations, the establishment of the camp is progressing well. The team is dedicating considerable time and effort to ensure the success of this DXpedition. Contributions to support this endeavor can be made via PayPal to donate at 3yankeezerokilo.com. Each week, I try to focus on those entities that will be available in the next 7 days. There's so much data to sift through that I thought a focus on the next week might be helpful. Here's what you should find QRV when you tune the bands. The following DX information comes from Bernie, W3UR, editor of the Daily DX, the Weekly DX, and the House DX column in QST. If you would like a free 2-week trial of the Daily DX, your only source of real-time DX information, just drop me a note at thedxmentor@gmail.com and I'll take care of it. Kilo Hotel 8 stroke K0NR and Kilo Hotel 8 stroke K0JJW are both QRV from America Samoa until June 9th. The primary objective is summits on the air. They are using 20 through 10 meters sideband FT8 and FT4 with 10 watts to a wire antenna. QSL through LOTW only. They are also open to SCADs on 6 and 2 meters any mode, and you can email kh8@k0nr.com to set that up. I've been DXing for over 50 years, and it just still amazes me when somebody says they're operating from America Samoa, running 10 watts to a wire antenna, and everywhere in the world they get ready to work them. That's the impact that the digital modes have had. Gianni IK1TTTD is QRV on another, quote, holiday-style DXpedition, and Madagascar is 5R8TD until June 11th. He will be QRV from 2 locations. He is on 40 through 10 meters, mostly on 20, using an IC706 Mark II-G with a vertical and an end-fed half-wave antenna. Didier F6BCW is QRV from Tukuhu Island, French Polynesia, as Tango X-Ray 5 United until June 8th. His primary focus is on contacts with Europe while also working other continents. He will be on 40 through 6 meters using CW and sideband modes only. QSL information includes F6EXV via OQRS on Club Log and LOTW after 6 months. Diego IZ0EWJ informs us that he plans to be QRV from Market Reef as Oscar Juliet 0 Lima until June 7th. He has an IC Mark II, an IC 706 Mark II, an IC 7300, an FT 8057D, and an FT 891. He will be running 300 watts into a multiband Windham antenna, a multiband HF vertical, and a 6 meter Yagi. He will be on sideband and digital modes on HF and 6 meters. QSOs will be uploaded to Club Log and LOTW, and you can QSL via I8KHC. My friend and clubmate Jay K4ZLE will be on a commercial cruise with ports in Iceland, Svalbard, and Norway until June 7th, and he is on his way already. His wife has rented the J Whiskey 5 Echo club station for him while in Svalbard. The ship will be import in the Longyearbyen from 0600 UTC the 31st of May until 2300 UTC. He will not be operating the entire time in port, having a photo tour from 1300 to 1800 UTC. He is also taking his KX3 and will try to squeeze in a few cues from the other stops. Operations will be CW and FT8. A DXpedition to the Faroe Islands will occur from June 1st to June 10th, 2025, using the call signs Oscar Yankee 6 Fox Radio Alpha, Oscar Yankee 6 Alpha, Oscar Yankee stroke W9MK, and Oscar Yankee stroke K4LT. The team will operate on 160 through 6 meters with FT8, FT4 on sideband and CW as well. On 6 meters, they will use a 6-element Yankee. They will join the ARL Digital Contest under the call sign Oscar Yankee 6 Alpha. QSL via WB2 REM, OQRS, Club Log, QRZ, and LOTW. And for more information on both the trip and the islands, check out www.faroeislands.com, and that's Fox Alpha Romeo Oscar Echo India Sierra, FAROEIS.com. It's really a great website. Martin, NW0BRO, has departed for the Eastern Sovereign Base area, where he will be on holiday in QRV as Zulu Charlie 4 Golf Whiskey until June 9th. His sporadic operations will be mostly during his morning time frame. Activity will be on CW with some sideband, but no digital modes. Listen for him on 40 through 6 meters. He is awaiting word on operating 60 meters and maybe on 80 meters with the expected weak signals that go with this. And you can QSL this via M0URX. Chris, Delta Charlie 6 Golf Fox, is QRV from the Seychelles operating as S79 DC6 GF until June 6th. He's using a 5-band rig which puts out about 3 to 4 watts into an end-fed half-wave antenna. Activity will be on FT4 and FT8 on 20, 15, 12, 17, and 10 meters. And I'll reiterate what I said earlier, to think that he could be working in the Seychelles running 3 to 4 watts, and a lot of us felt like we could work him as crazy, but we're going to be able to. The most recent DX Mentor YouTube episode is available this weekend. Steve, KF8KI, was the guest. Steve discussed his amateur radio journey as well as his time with QRZ.com, where he is a developer. Check it out. You'll learn about some things about QRZ.com you didn't know and maybe some futures. If you're interested in DX podcast and YouTube channels, you should check out the DX Mentor Facebook page and subscribe to be kept up to date on all the DX activities that they're promoting. I know that the ARRL contest sheet is read elsewhere in this podcast, and the contests that I mention are sometimes redundant. However, there are a few contests that I have found to be especially useful for DXers who are trying to fill band slots or to get entities or zones in the log that may be otherwise difficult to get. The ARRL Digital Contest is just one of those events. It will be held the weekend of June 7th. The contest objective is for amateurs worldwide to contact and exchange QSO information with other amateurs using any digital mode except for RTTY that supports the 4-digit grid square exchange. Attended operation only on the 160, 80, 40, 20, 15, 10, and 6 meter bands. Any station may work any other station. Stations may be only worked once per band regardless of mode. Automated operation is not permitted. Each claim contact must include contemporaneous direct initiation by the operator on both sides of the contest. The contest period is 1800 Zulu Saturday, June 7th until 2359 Zulu on Sunday, June 8th. Let me know if you participate in that contest and how you do. Please send me an email if you need any details on that contest or anything else that we talked about today. Until next week, this is Bill, AJB, saying 7-3, and thanks to my XYL Karen for her love and support. I hope to hear you in the pile-ups. Have a great DX week.